everybody. Thanks for being here. We get this situated. Awesome. Cool. Well, good evening. Happy Friday. Play a little tune that's going here before I dive into the album. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Wanna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids to play and sit down by her side. That's funny. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I'm gonna start over. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all. Sing a song with a friend. Change the shape that I'm in. And get back in the game. Start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. Might go back on to Texas. Might go to somewhere I've never been. Get up in the morning and go out at night, and I don't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to the song and start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say. Clay pigeons. Hey everybody, good evening. Thanks for indulging me there. I figured that was a perfect song to start with, one of my favorite songs, and it's aptly named for the intro to my album, which is called For the Birds. Those of you that happen to be here that don't know me, my name's Chance Hewitt. I'm a tuba player, turned guitar player, and yeah, appreciate you being here. Drop your location in the comments. I'm curious where everybody's listening from. Get that chat happening. And I'm gonna try not to look at it while I'm playing here, because I have enough things going through my mind to be distracted by. It's funny. Well, I'll talk about other things later. Yes. Let's see here. Well, okay, cool. Will says the sound's coming through great. Thanks, Will, for being the ears out there. Hey, Caleb, Tim, Sammy, awesome. Oh, Joe the Fever. This is excellent. Nice to see you there. It makes me happy seeing your names pop up. Oh, Steve. Awesome. I'm going to dive right in here. I can talk some more in the midst, tunes. But yeah, I'm just going to just gonna play through my my only album, um, and I thought this might be a just a nice time to hang. Um, oh, we've got Denver, Saudi Arabia, Kansas City, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, uh, pretty sure Bloomington Normal. Um, cool. So yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, hop those questions into the chat. And I'm gonna just start off the album with a song called "Find," first song on the album. Here we go. If I dug a hole under my pillow, you and I would see where all my dreams are made. Wings on top of arms, daisies like willows, your long hair shining, the sound when you call my name. Oh yes, I aim to find you, for I close my eyes for good. You and I can build that hidden cabin in the woods. If you neglect to write me back, my love, well that's okay. I'll know where to meet you in that hole where dreams are made. Windows on the floor, bananas in the trees. Gustav sits next to me, within your ears. Talk about a magic horn, you feel it in the breeze. If I were you, I'd keep this one and save yourself some tears. Oh yes, I aim to find you, for I close my eyes for good. You and I can build that hidden cabin in the woods. If you neglect to write me back, my love, well that's okay. I'll know where to meet you in that hole where dreams are made. That hole's a little deeper than before I dreamed of you. Some things got cloudy, my head stuck down below. I see you in the stars, I know your heart is true. Like a dusty book on your shelf, I wish you'd say hello. Oh, yes, I aim to find you, for I close my eyes for good. You and I can build that hidden cabin in the woods. If you neglect to write me back, my love, well, that's okay. I'll know where to meet you in that hole where dreams are made. Come, let's dig a hole next to that willow. Our dreams are right in front of us, floating big parade. I'll sing you a song, rest your head on our pillow. You and I can live there in that hole where dreams are made. Oh yes, I aim to find you, for I close my eyes for good. You and I can build that hidden cabin in the woods. If you neglect to write me back, my love, well that's okay. I'll know where to meet you in that hole where dreams are made. Find. That was one of the later songs I wrote, I think, uh, as I was working my way through figuring out material for the album. Uh, song is it's called "Down the Road." It's kind of a story songs. Um, I've always loved, Doc Watson and um, all all those amazing folk storytellers, the history of like the murder ballad. I know it's a little more country, but these kind of like story songs that kind of have a little bit of a through line to them and kind of a bigger message. Not to say that this necessarily has a bigger message, but yeah, it kind of has some scenes. I wrote this when I was driving back from Fort Wayne in the summer in July. This was actually the first song that I wrote, and kind of nudged me to making the whole album. I thought, well, if I can write one song, I can write a few more than one and maybe do something with it. And yeah, here we are. It's kind of cool. So thanks for being here. Here's Down the Road. Rain woke me up this morning. I can't find my socks, and I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I feel so bad, I don't know why. I can't find my thoughts. One too many nights spent here, and no coffee in the pot. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Boy, you're running faster than before. You know you can't find something new if you don't leave behind. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Put my bare feet in old tennis shoes, a fried egg on stale toast. This'll be my last meal here. Oh, I'm headed for the coast. I'll miss the smell of that bakery and that fella there named Ray. The path along the river, it always showed the way. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Boy, you're running faster than before. You can't find nothing new if you don't leave something behind. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Sometimes it's hard to stay and sometimes harder to leave that broken door and that incessant rope we weave. I wrote a story in my head of how we were gonna be. It was all good way out west until you said, boy, that ain't me. No matter how I run, I can't get away from you. I feel you on the highway in a warm summer rain. Once I get a hold of one thing, another comes along. I didn't get too far this time around. I met a storm in Pocahontas, had to stop there for a week. Couldn't even drop my troubles down in Big Muddy Creek. I guess I'll stay here for a while. I've got nothing else to do. Watch my past catch on up, and then I'll head out to find you. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Boy, you're running faster than before. You know you can't find something new if you don't leave nothing behind. I'll be waiting for you down the road. Thank you. Giddy it. You know, it's funny. I've done, I think, 2 live streams of like cover songs, and I've been more nervous for those and for this than I am when I'm playing in a big orchestra with 90 other people around. It's kind of funny how that works. Maybe with 90 other guitar players around, I would feel less nervous. Who knows? Really appreciate you being here. We'll just keep on trucking here. The third song on the album is called Charlie Hustle's Biggest Fan. What's the hurry? Where you headed? Will you show me when you're there? Someone out there singing with you. Float on through, soft and slow. And the highway leads you onward, and the wind brings you back home. I'll be waiting by the door. Come on out back, there's a stream there, always flowing, just like you. I know you see them, all those flowers blooming for you in the sun. And the highway leads you onward, and the wind brings you back home. I'll be waiting by the door. Years gone by since that long drive on your birthday said goodbye. You'd like all these songs okay, probably say they need more blues. And the highway leads you onward, and the wind brings you back home. I'll be waiting by the door. When the highway leads you onward, and the wind brings you back home, well, I'll be waiting by the door. What's the hurry? Where you headed? Will you show me when you're there? Is someone out there singing with you? Float on through, soft and slow. Thank you. Charlie Hustle's biggest fan. Yeah, I like that one. I hope you like that one too. I appreciate all the comments. That's awfully nice. It really is pretty cool for me to see all of you there in spirit. And one of these times we should, when I think I'm planning on doing some streams more often. It'd be awesome to have a big Zoom session so we can have some interaction here. Although I will say that, like I said, the comments are awesome. Yeah, very cool. So the the next song on the album is Tim Like the Tree. Yeah, I should. I was wondering when someone was going to mention the tree. I'm very, very proud of the tree. Uh, the Yeah, it's certainly it's not quite fire hazard territory. It's close. I mean, I'm not going to break off a limb so you can hear the snap, but there is a snap. It's maybe 6 out of 10 snap. Not quite ginger snap, but a good snap. Um, uh, yeah, it's gonna stay up for a little while longer. I kind of just wanted to show it off. Thanks for noticing that there, Tim. Um, cool. The I hope everyone's having a good time. Is everyone having a good time? So I should have sent out like a like a cheese ball or something. Everyone loves a good cheese ball. Every good party has a cheese ball. Um, I Yeah, mail out some Cacawana cheese balls. You know, the port wine cheese with the like slivered almonds on top. Everybody, everybody loves those. Don't you wanna Cacawana? Yeah, they tried to hire me to come up with a few jingles, and I came up with two that were winners like that one, but they said it was too similar to some other slogan, some soft drink or something. So anyway, back to some music. Get tuned here. I saw Leo Kottke a few years ago with my really good friend Judd and his wonderful parents at a little opera house outside Chicago, the same town where Groundhog Day takes place, where old Punxsutawney Phil makes his predictions. And Leo had this big thing where he was tuning on stage for a while, and he's talking about how intonation on the guitar is kind of annoying because if you tune it, where the strings match, then certain chords are going to be out of tune. If you tune it for one chord to be perfectly in tune, other chords are going to be out of tune. It's always well tempered, as they say. So I'm trying to well temper my guitar here. Excellent. It's pretty well tempered, I think. Let's do it. So the next song is called "Who We Are," and just like I've always been a fan of bluegrass music and those kinds of stories. Thanks, Ma and Pa. I've also especially recently, really loved diving back into John Prine and that kind of storytelling, and Bonnie Raitt, all these kinds of just honest singing. Just stripped down. They're incredibly brilliant songs, but you get it right away. And I'm certainly not comparing my songs to any of those wonderful wonderful songs. But the songs that I used to write were so freaking complicated. This is like 8-9 years ago, where I wrote one called "Temples on the Surface," and I don't even remember. I don't know what it's about. I couldn't really explain what it's about. So what I wanted to really do with these songs, and there's some that are still kind of complicated, but I wanted to write songs that were just there and said what they needed to say, and were there for you to take, rather than me trying to manipulate or force some kind of extended metaphor that doesn't really need to be there and is just kind of an ego thing anyway. So this song's called "Who We Are," and I hope it kind of has that simple. I think it has that simple kind of take. I also wrote this. This is one of the first songs I wrote for the album. I'll stop talking now. Oh, Capo, not high enough. Capo needs to be way up there. I meant to make the bed and buy you that birthday present. Sometimes I forget things, I'll be the first to admit. No, it seems like I'm not thinking about you. Sometimes I guess it's true. Will you ever forgive me for breaking your heart? Will you ever forgive me for tearing us apart? Being who we are. I saw your name misspelled on a coffee cup yesterday. I didn't know that you switched from tea. I thought I'd call, I did not. Wish I would. Will you ever forgive me for breaking your heart? Will you ever forgive me for tearing us apart? Being who we are. You can see the diamond when you're looking at the coal. You can't keep warm if you won't help it burn. You can hold the page 'cause you don't want it to turn. It'll get flipped over as the day gets old. Someday I'd love to meet your children, see your cats and garden too. We could just exchange a Christmas card. What happens next? Well, I wish you all my best. I wish you all my best. Will you ever forgive me for breaking your heart? Will you ever forgive me for tearing us apart? Thank you. Being who we are. We'll just keep on rolling here. Temperate. A couple bubbles to soothe the throat. Okay. This next song is called Balcony Song, and I had kinda, and I didn't know what the words should be, and when my good pal Johnny and I went down to southern Colorado to this cabin in the summer to record a lot of these songs, I just kind of messed around and I came up with this, and this is how it turned out. So I need to get situated here. Thank you for those awfully nice comments. I really appreciate it. Getting down into open D land. Oh no! That's fantastic. Never broken. I think that might be the first string that I've broken in I've broken bass strings before in a performance. Never guitar strings. So this is cool. I'm pretty sure I don't have any other strings because I didn't plan on rocking so hard and breaking them. So I think we're going to do the next. How many songs? I don't know how many songs I've got left. It doesn't matter. We're just going to roll with it here. 5 is plenty of strings to make something happen. Thanks, Cheryl. Rite of Passage. That's right. Well, if I only have 5 strings, I better make sure that all 5 are in tune. If you have 6 strings, you can kind of get away with it. Cool. This is called Balcony Song. Yeah, it should be fun. I've got so many things I want to talk about, but I never seem to say it quite right. It's like you're just outside of a good memory, can't quite get to the kernel. You're a few seconds late. All you can think of is what happens next, instead of the part you want to keep for good. Instead of the part that you mean, instead of the part that you mean. When I was a boy, I'd go to sleep with a pit in my stomach for no good reason. Now that I'm older, that pit and I are best friends. I know that I'm good. It seems like I gotta convince you, and it feels so hard. I wish you'd read your mind to me. I wish your heart would read to mine. I wish your heart would read to mine. I wish your heart would read to mine. You can't tell how I love, but I do. You can't tell how I love, but I do. You can't tell how I love, but I do. You can't tell how I love. You can't tell how I love, but I do. Balcony Song. Thank you. That's right. 6. All right, let's get this tune back up, and everybody cross your fingers for me that while we're getting this back situated, No more string break. That would be awesome. See, you don't have to worry about that on the tuba. You know, I now I now understand the plight of string players. I get it. How many of you, if there are any string players watching, have broken a string in the show? I'm curious. I've heard of stories of like violins getting passed around a section when, like, the concertmaster or something breaks a string in the show. The assistant will maybe pass them the violin while they change the string. Such teamwork. Such teamwork. What I do in the back is when I miscount rests and I forget to come in, I just let my good friend next to me play the part. Andy knows that all too well. Or he'll do a large slurp of his chocolate milk to try to jog me out of whatever I'm thinking about. Works sometimes, because who doesn't like chocolate milk? Yeah, good enough. Okay, the next song is called Today's Walk. This was, I think, the most recent song I wrote for the album. Yeah, it'll work, I think. And on the album, it has, I played some dobro on it, my newest instrumental acquisition that I really love. I've always wanted to play the dobro. I'm not going to do that right now, although I could just switch and play the rest of the concert on the dobro, on account of it has all of its strings right now. I'd probably break one though. Anyway, this song is called Today's Walk. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is pretty critical on the top string. Let me figure out what I'm going to do. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just revoice it, right? Just revoice it. Okay. Today's Walk. Thanks everybody for listening. Here we go. Five strings. Okay. The road pulls me off the sidewalk again. The sun's been coming up for a while. This thing goes round in circles. I don't want to go round in circles. Lead me straight and I'll be true. Let's go down the line. There's something out there. I caught a glimpse, that sparkle in the sky. There's mud still on my boot and a stain I just can't place. Marks of walks that led me here tonight. I want the safety of the sidewalk to feel like the pull of the lines. I want to feel the wind pushing on our side. I want the weight of the anchor to move me closer to home. I want to lay still and never slow down. I am afraid of going nowhere. Yesterday afraid of going somewhere too. Moving faster now, sometimes I just can't tell. But I'm not afraid of right here and now, and that's the only place there is. I want the safety of the sidewalk to feel like the pull of the lines. I want to feel the wind pushing on our side. I want the weight of the anchor to move me closer to home. I want to lay still and never slow down. Oh, the safety of the sidewalk feels like the pull of the lines. I feel the wind pushing on our side. The weight of the anchor moves me closer to home. I'm laying still and never slowing down. The road pulls me off the sidewalk again. The sun's been coming up for a while. Thank you. All right. We're getting to the point. We've got 2 songs left. And I probably should have mentioned this sooner, but I'm donating a dollar to the Audubon for every viewer of the stream. So there are 2 songs left. If you if you would help me regret making that promise just now, that would be awesome. So if you don't mind doing some quick sharing, see if we can ramp up some people watching and take my money and give it to the birds. That would be cool. I'd appreciate that. The next song is called "What We've Built," and this is a lot of top string. We're gonna just make this work too, though. It'll be fine. Be totally fine. Yeah, we'll make something work here. This will be very exciting. Let me try for that woman. Yeah. Cross your fingers for me just one more time. Here we go. Here's What We've Built. Fruit flies in. Oh, I'm going to do capo. That'll help me. Yep. Take 2. Take 2. Ah, see, that's right. That's where it sits. You guys are the most patient audience. You're awesome. Fruit flies in the kitchen. A fish is on the line. Read your book out on the dock. Some call it wasting time. Candlesticks are ready. Okie barks, she's hungry too. It's just us 3 and old John P. Supper's tried and true. Let me drink from your hose in the summertime. Plant a little seed or 2. Watch that garden grow big and strong. Bring our kids to school. Take tomatoes from the freezer in the winter. Patch ourselves a quilt. The wrinkles grow and are all warm. Watching what we've built. Let's move up the hill. I'll work nights and you can too. Won't ever sleep, but it'll all work out. Hey, look, that sky's still blue. Did you think I'd meet you? 'Cause I always knew in time we'd wander and not turn back with some twinkles in our eyes. Let me drink from your hose in the summertime. Plant a little seed or 2. Watch that garden grow big and strong. Bring our kids to school. Take tomatoes from the freezer in the winter. Patch ourselves a quilt. The wrinkles grow wiser and our eyes all warm. We're watching what we build. Your hand's so soft tonight. The street lamps buzzed again. I've curled this way 1,000 times, never really heard that train. Won't you come for dinner and stay for breakfast too? With one plate of coffee cup and fresh cut flowers, I think we will make do. Let me drink from your hose in the summertime, plant a little seed or two. Watch that garden grow big and strong, and bring our kids to school. Take tomatoes from the freezer in the winter, patch ourselves a quilt. Our wrinkles grow wiser and our eyes all warm, watching what we build. Cool. What we've built. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe I'll just play five strings all the time. Something about the lack of the sixth that it seems like it's taking a lot of pressure off. Or we're 45 minutes into the thing. That could be it too. Well, I really appreciate you all being here and supporting this project. I'm going to do this kind of thing more often. So if you enjoyed it, tell a friend. That would be much appreciated. And if you didn't enjoy it, well, then keep it to yourself. Or you can tell me too. That's fine. Honesty is important. I keep saying I appreciate you being here and appreciate all of you. And it sounds oversaid maybe, but I really do mean it. This has been a real trip for me for the last 8 months, trying to figure out how to play this thing and write some songs. So yeah, it's nice to get to play them for people. So hope we do some more. We'll do some more. We'll hang out again. The last song on the album was the very first song that I wrote. I think I wrote it a week and a half or 2 weeks after I got the guitar. Daisy definitely needs to be involved in some songs. Yeah, old Beagle Girl. So this is the first song that I wrote. I like I said, I think I wrote it a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks after I got the guitar. I was sitting out back here by the fire, and it was pretty cold, but the stars were super clear, and was just really enjoying hanging out there. There's also, there's really great beer in Colorado, so I was enjoying some really great beer. And I think it was like 2 a.m. Barth and Cindy and Sue, if you happen to be watching this, I apologize for potentially waking you up, and you're awfully kind for not mentioning it to me. But yeah, it kind of happened, and it was kind of when I fell in love with the sound of this guitar, was writing this song. So let me just get tuned up again. This is one of those well-tempered moments. Cool. Good enough. Fortunately, this song is perfect for 5 strings, because I only touched the top string once, because I wrote it when I didn't really know how to play guitar. And I'm making modest, slow improvements, but which is really rewarding. But yeah, this was at a time when the top string and anything with the pinky was incredibly difficult. And my pinky does weird things. So anyway, you don't want to hear about my pinky. I saw 25 people at one time just for a second there. So that's 25 bones I'll be donating to Audubon. If we can get some more folks in, I'll up that. That's kind of low too. Maybe I'll double that or something. Anyway, I thank you so much for hanging out with me and being here and chatting in the with all your comments, and all the support. It really means a lot to me. So here's Moon Song, last song on the album. And the links to the album are in the description of the video if you want to check that out. As of today, we're also on Spotify, which is very exciting. Here's Moon Song. Hope you all have a good night. Can I borrow your shadow? Been up there so long. Seems like you got something figured out. Can I borrow your craters? Been up there so long. Seems like you got something figured out. Can I borrow your dark side? Been up there so long. Seems like you got that dark side figured out. And can you tell me what makes you shine so bright? Can you tell me what makes you stay? What makes you stay up all night? Can I borrow your shadow? Been up there so long. Must be doing something right. Can I borrow your man? Been up there so long. Must be doing something right. And that's Moon Song, and the whole album. This is the first time I think I've played through the whole thing. It was a real treat to get to share it with you. Yeah, I very much appreciate you being here. And with that, please enjoy the rest of your night. Go check out the moon. It's a tiny, tiny sliver tonight. It's gorgeous. If you can see it from your window, it's worth checking out. It's also worth going outside and checking out. So, 28. So I'm $28 it is. Maybe it'll be 56. And then maybe next time I'll try to get 56 people and I'll have to double that. Cool. Well, I will leave you to the rest of your night. Thank you so much. It's been a real treat for me to get to do this, and we'll do it again. Bye-bye.